What's going on, guys? It's Jay Camaro, and it feels really weird to be back behind the camera, or actually back in front of the camera as I am right now. I know I haven't made a video in quite a few months now, and I need to make a video explaining to you guys where I've been all these months, and maybe even like a year since I've done an actual gameplay video and stuff. But that's another video for another time, and what I want to do right here is unbox the Ghost Edition for Destiny, which I have right here for the PlayStation 4. This game is available for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. You can get the Ghost Edition, which is the highest edition that you can get, for $149, and you can get the Limited Edition for $99, which includes everything except for the Ghost itself, which we'll get to in a few minutes. If you want to pick one of these up right now, they're pretty much sold out at all retailers, so maybe if you're lucky you can find one at MSRP nowadays, but if you really want one right now, you're probably going to have to pay a little bit more through a third-party distributor. But anyway, let's get to the unboxing. This is the box, this is what it looks like. One thing that's interesting about the way it's boxed is that, as you can see, it says Destiny, the Ghost Edition right here, but then it also has that same kind of printing right here. Just a second, this thing's starting to slide off a little bit. Right here on the back, it just says everything that you're gonna get inside the packaging, which we'll obviously get to. And it says, it prints that standard PlayStation stuff that's on the back of every game. It's one player, you need at least 40 gigabytes on your hard drive. 1 to 12 network players for online. It is online play required, so you're not going to be able to play this in single player. Actually, it wouldn't even let me load the game up without installing the day one patch. So this really is an online game. DualShock 4 compatible, obviously, 1080p video output, and PlayStation 4 remote play on the Vita, which I actually tried out during the beta, and it worked pretty well. So let's just get to what's inside of this packaging. It's this kind of strange, kind of weird, gray box. It actually looks pretty cool. I already sliced off these little sticker things before I started the video to keep myself from embarrassment and make the video a little bit shorter, but we'll just slide this off. It's a little bit easier than the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Hardened Edition. I was putting that away in my closet a couple days ago, and it was pretty difficult to put back on. As you can see, I'm in a new setting. I'm in my room, and that's because I am gonna set up my desk in here, and eventually that'll be where I deliver my gameplay videos. So I'm gonna scoot back a little bit and get to the unboxing. So right here's the box. You've got this cool emblem on there. I think that's the Guardian signal, and then you got the Destiny logo right here and right here, and the thing on the sides. This kind of flips up to reveal some protective padding for the Ghost itself. This is the big item of this edition. This is where you pay the extra $50 for, and the Ghost kind of just slides out. It's actually quite heavy, so it's made out of pretty nice material apparently. It's this cool kind of brown color, and it does light up. I don't know if the batteries are already, and it's chargeable. I forgot about that. So it charges actually using micro USB, which you can see right up here. And there's a couple modes, like right here. You can turn the lights on. So there's that. I'm not sure what the normal way that this usually is held at. Maybe like this. I think it's like this. Just like that. Looks pretty sweet. And then you can also play voices and stuff like that. Through this mode.
Fascinating. This place is littered with pre-Golden Age artifacts.
So, there you go, you can hear Peter Dinklage talking, and so we'll set that out to the side. That's kind of the main attraction of this edition. Everything beneath this you'll also get in the Limited Edition, if you wanted to pick that up too, which is, I think the Limited Edition is still pretty much available at all retailers. So this is just another little box thing that goes on top of this. And inside here, you get the two other parts of the package. You get the Steelbook, which contains the game. We'll get to that in a second. First, what I wanted to take you through is the book that they include. This is kind of like a field journal. Oh, whoops, holding it upside down. It's a kind of field journal telling you about all the weapons and different characters and stuff in the game. Very reminiscent of Dr. Halsey's journal from the Halo Reach Limited Edition, Bungie's last Halo game. And there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Obviously, there's probably some spoilers or something like that. But it's this kind of book about the arms and armaments. Then you also get some pamphlets. Lots of pamphlets, actually. So we'll set that there for now. So that's kind of the book. Actually, here, let me show you the side a little bit. So, oh, I get it. So this actually slides out. That's just like a holder. And this is just like a plastic kind of book that shows you some of the weapons and stuff that you can get inside Destiny. Pretty cool. Again, this is actually some really cool, like, it's obviously fake leather, but definitely some cool, like, leather to, plasticky leather, I guess, to make it feel old, I guess. Really cool way of saying it. There's actually, like, this little thing on here. It's like, I don't know what it is, but it's another just part of it to make it feel old, I guess. Kind of cool, faded and stuff. And then you've got a lot of extra like, postcards. So here's a Venus postcard. Obviously before the whole apocalypse happened with the darkness and the Traveler. Here's a map I'm not going to unfold, but you got a cool Guardian logo. And then the Destiny logo. This is just it's an introduction to, I think, just the lore and the world in general. Kind of cool. It's made out of this cool paper too. And there's something embossed right here. This kind of like globe type thing. Everything feels very high quality. Here's another postcard. Old Russia, first place you'll visit in the single player. Freehold on the red planet of Mars, right here. And then of course all these have like little postcard things on the back of them too. And then here's another one of like the Russian space program in old Russia, which again you'll visit very early on in the single player. I've played through it already because I was able to get access to both the beta and the alpha. And then in here, you got a little sticker. I can peel up, try not to ruin it. Alright. And inside here you get some little, oh, this is the first time, the first like kind of contact with the Traveler, kind of like an X-ray type thing. Looks pretty neat. Another one right here, and I think that's it for there. You've got a patch, which is pretty cool. That's just another Russian space program kind of thing. And then you've got a sticker going for the Russian space program. Then you got a little picture of the humans on Mars. Everything looks very like realistic. Like right here, you can see just kind of fades and a little U.S. almost like a serial number. I don't know if you can see that right there, but all in all, really, really high quality stuff. Finally, before we get to the game, one more thing, and this pertains to the Ghost. You charge it using a micro USB cable right here, and there's a manual too. There is no stand included, which is kind of disappointing. And there's also no wall adapter, so you're gonna have to find a way to charge this up. But it is nice that it's a rechargeable battery. It shows that they went the extra mile. Finally, you've got the Destiny Steelbook. This is where the Destiny game itself will be housed. Very, very nice steelbook. It's kind of this grayish color, and the Destiny logo is very reflective. You get Destiny right there, and in the back just some cool artwork. Open up the game, and you get the disc for Destiny as well as some codes. So if you get the collector's edition and the limited edition, you'll get 3 exclusive in-game items. You've got an emblem / like player card. You get a, actually let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. Yeah, you get a player emblem. You actually get a exclusive ship, and then the best part, in my opinion, the best digital feature, like downloadable content you get, is you actually get this version of the Ghost that you can apply to your Ghost in the game. So it'll look like this cool brownish color, because of course the Ghost that everybody else will get is just the standard white one. So it kind of has this cool little connection. You have this character or Ghost model in the game as well as in real life, and I think that's really cool. But besides that, that's pretty much it. One more thing that you can see, you've got a Destiny logo printed there inside the box, and that's all that's in the Destiny Ghost Edition. All in all, I think it's a really cool package for anyone who's interested in playing Destiny. Of course, I haven't gotten any time to play it yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty fun first-person shooter. Like I said, if you want to pick this up, it's probably pretty tough, but if you do want the limited edition, which comes with everything except for the Ghost, and of course the box, and it comes with all the downloadable content. Oh, yeah, one more thing before I end it. There is one more digital item, which is very important. You get the Season Pass, which includes the first 2 DLC releases, the first one releasing this December. That's included with both the Ghost and the limited edition as well. But you also get in the limited edition the exclusive ship, the exclusive emblem, as well as the Ghost, which I actually don't personally agree with. I think that that should be something that's reserved for the people with the Ghost edition, the people with the actual Ghost. But if you get the legendary edition, I mean the limited edition, you can get that Ghost in-game, but of course you don't get the actual model itself. And that's available for $99 on all 4 platforms, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PS3. That's pretty much the end of the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I may or may not have my setup ready in time to record some gameplay of Destiny. I'm waiting on a slightly better computer because you guys all know that MacBook Air that I used to use. It's just not going to cut it nowadays with 1080p and pretty soon actually 60 frames per second. So I'll make a video explaining where I've been pretty soon, but just keep it tuned to the channel. I'm hoping to do unboxings of all the games that were released this fall, and well, most of at least the ones that I will be getting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.